For today's Fabulous Fabric segment, we're going to show you all the latest and greatest fabrics to hit the site over the past 2 weeks. Our first fabric is item number 111226, and this is a black color reflective fabric. It's made of 65% polyester and 35% cotton, where the front of it is polyester and the woven on the back is cotton. This reflective effect is formed from glass bead technology, and how that works is the incoming light beams bend through the glass beads on the surface of this fabric and then reflect off the mirror surface behind the glass beams, go back through the glass beams, and then reflect into the light source, and that's what gives it this reflective effect. I did want to show you this fabric personally only because the photo does not give it justice. It does look a little bit gunmetal instead of black in person, and the reflective light, it just doesn't show in the photos. However, you could definitely see it in the close-up when I move the fabric in the light, and then when I'll drape this fabric, you'll see how it reflects off the light as well. Now, this is a very cool futuristic type fabric. It sells really quickly in the stores for us, and this is the first time we're having it on the actual website. This kind of fabric is something that's really unique, great for any kind of costuming designs, great for futuristic designs, great for maybe crop tops, skirts, shirts. There's a lot of different things you can do with this. It's very interesting and very futuristic, and I definitely recommend ordering a swatch just so that you can understand the glass bead technology itself. Our next item number is 111227, and this is a silver color reflective fabric. It's actually the same as item number 111226, which is the black color reflective fabric. However, this one has the silver color in it, and it's much brighter. Just like the last one, this is made of 65% polyester and 35% cotton, where the front is polyester and the back woven is cotton. And it's also formed from glass bead technology, where what happens is light beams bend as they pass through the glass beads on the fabric through to a reflective mirror surface that's behind the glass bead. Then it goes back through the glass beam and into the light source, which is what forms the reflective effect on the fabric. And like I said, with the last fabric, this fabric is just not, the photo does not do it any justice, and I highly recommend you ordering a swatch of this fabric just to fully understand the glass bead technology. These fabrics go extremely fast in stores. We get them in and they fly off the shelves in a matter of days or hours even. This fabric is really interesting, really futuristic, very fashion forward. It's great for crop tops, great for shirts, jackets. It can really do a lot of different things, great for costuming, and it's very crisp. It's got a very crisp woven body, so I definitely recommend ordering a swatch of this, even if it's just to understand the technology itself. Our next item number is PV9600-W10, and it's an Italian Kelly green with black backing stretch satin, made from 48% acetate, 45% nylon, and 7% elastane. This is a really, really high quality satin material made from synthetic fibers. So I definitely recommend ordering a swatch of this, even if it's just to see the quality of the fabric. Just so you know, it does come in 13 different colorways. I'm not going to list all of them for you, but you can find them on the individual product page itself. And this fabric has a lot of stretch in the weft. It does not have any stretch in the warp as it is a woven, but it does have a lot of stretch in the bias as well. And this is great for any type of really fancy occasion, work occasion, anything dressed up. You can wear this as prom dresses, regular dresses, gowns, even maybe suit pairings. It can work for a suit jacket with a pencil skirt or a dress, maybe even pants underneath. And it's just a really beautiful fabric with a nice sheen and a lot of stretch and body. So I definitely recommend ordering a swatch if it's just to see the quality of this material. Just so you know, it is reorderable, but it is not available for bulk pricing. Our next item number is 309156, and it's a Magenta Stretch twill. It's made of 74% rayon, 22% nylon, and 4% spandex. It comes in 4 colorations. This magenta color here, a Mediterranean blue, an off-white, and a black. And you'll see those all on this item's product page. Although it has a lot of spandex in it, it does not have any stretch in the weft. However, it does have a lot of stretch in the warp, which is something you do not often see. It also has a nice sheen when it is draped or crinkled. The light bounces off it quite nicely. However, it's not an overbearing sheen, so that's something that's good about this fabric. Just like any other twill, it's great for shirting fabrics and bottom weight fabrics as well. It can be made into pants, suits, skirts, shirts, jackets, really just about anything. It's of that weight that is just good for any type of application. A little light on the pants side, a little heavy on the shirt side, but it can be used for any of those applications. And you can also use this for fitted garments if you're doing it in the opposite direction that you would normally drape it in. So that's an interesting quality. And it's just a really pretty fabric to have. So I definitely recommend ordering a swatch of this. Our next item number is 309150, and it's a dark navy textured stretch polyester knit. It's got a really awesome textured surface to it. This fabric's made of 95% polyester and 5% spandex, and it also comes in 3 colorways. It comes in this dark navy coloration, a black, and a white coloration. And it's got a superb stretch in the weft. It's also got a nice stretch in the warp, so that is something to look for in this fabric. The back of it is very smooth, so it'll be very nice against the skin. You won't have to worry about lining this material. It is a little translucent, especially when stretched. However, when held to the body, it should be okay. So you may or may not want to line it. I definitely recommend ordering a swatch. This material is great for just about any application. It's textured, so it gives it a nice little something to the fabric. There's a nice little body, that the drape is beautiful. It's got an element of interest to it. It could be great for dresses, blouses, jackets, pants, shorts, just about anything really. You could do almost anything with this material. Long sleeve shirts, you can make it dressed up, you can dress it down. It really all depends on what you want to do with it, and it can be used for just about anything. Our next item number is 112631, and it is a multicolored digitally printed abstract cotton bird's eye BK, and it's made of 98% cotton, 2% spandex, so it's got a little bit of give to it just for wearing ease, not a lot. And it's just in the weft. It's got a really nice textured surface and a really large bird's eye pattern. So it's not small, it's a very large and prominent pattern. And it can be used for just about any application. It could be used for polo shirts, it can be used for pants, it could be used for jackets. And it's great for the spring and summer seasons. The coloration is just beautiful, and there's a lot of aspects going on there. So you can really wear this with any colored bottom if you're using it as a top. You could also use this as a bottom and just wear a plain top with it. And there's just a lot of different applications you can create from this fabric. You can even maybe, if you wanted to use this as a bag, you can do that. You can make this into a book bag, but I would just make sure that it's going to be thick enough. And it's really pretty, so I would definitely play around with it, get a swatch, see what you think it could be made into. Our next item is 309101, and it is a black and white faux fur knit. And it is really fun. It's got this black and white kind of heathered look to it, and the back has a really fun pattern. And this fabric, just so you know, there's a lot of gray in it as well. And it's really soft. So this knit, it's very thick. And there's just a little stretch, but not really. So take that into account. Great for jackets and anything outerwear. This is definitely something you would use as a overcoat, something that could look really rich, something that you would see on the back of movie stars, something that's just really rich and really va-va-voom. A lot of personality to it. If you're looking for that coat, this might just be it. I'm just saying, winter's coming. Our next item number is 309102, and it is a black and gray faux knit fur, and it's got stripes. So this fabric has a really very spread out stripe pattern going on, and it's just got a little stretch because it is a knit, but not enough where it's very usable. However, it's got a really thick drape, and it's got about a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch pile. And it's very heavy, not heavy as in the hand is heavy, it's not heavy in weight, it's just a heavy body. It's a very heavy drape. And you can make pretty much any type of outerwear application from this. Overcoats, capes, regular coats. This is something that you would use for that. Something that's very rich and got a lot of personality to it. And it's a faux fur, so you don't have to worry about any animals being harmed in the process of making this fabric. Our next item number is 309100. And it is a gray and off-white checkered brushed wool coating with a solid gray fleece backing. So the front is checkered, and this is a coating fabric, and the back is a very short pile fleece. It just feels brushed. It's very, very smooth. And so this is a very, very nice coating fabric to have. It's got a nice thick hand, great for insulating one's body in the winter and keeping yourself warm. It's got a very stiff coating type drape, so it's definitely a heavier weight coating fabric. The drape is very heavy and it's very crisp, very thick, I would say, actually, and great for coats, great for overcoats, great for capes, great for cloaks. That's definitely what I see this fabric being made into. And you can even do anything that's kind of somewhat deconstructed just to show the inside and out. It does not need to be lined because both sides have a different pattern and they're both like beautiful when you open the coat up. So either side can really go in the inside or outside, but just so you know, the checkered is the front and the fleece, the solid gray, is the back. So that's all we have for our fabulous fabric segment today. Just so you know, half of those products are reorderable. So if you're looking for bulk quantities, bulk discounts, definitely contact our customer service team and see what they can do for you. The other half of those products are closeouts, and as they move really quickly, I highly recommend, if anything sparks your interest, to purchase it right away because they will go. Some of those products come in other colorways, and the way you can find that is going to the individual product page itself, and it'll be on that product page. And if you liked this video, subscribe to our channel, like our page, and share it with any of your friends who you may think are interested in this kind of thing. And we'd love to see you guys. Leave any comments, questions below in the comment section. We always are looking for suggestions for future videos, so also leave those down there. And I hope to see you again next week. So have a great day.